Good afternoon, and thank you very much for joining me.
Good afternoon.
I hope you're doing well.
I'm doing great.
You have new polls out.
Yes, new one, as we always say, every 90 days or every 3 months.
There is one question I wanted to ask you before you go to this. You said the country is moving in the right direction.
I didn't say that. The people are telling me.
What did you say?
The people are saying that the country is heading in the right direction.
But you have analyzed what the people are saying. No, you see,
that's a mistake, and that's the reason why they attack me. These are not my views. These are the views of Ghanaians for whom I'm a messenger of. As simple as that. So I didn't say, they are saying, and I'm telling you, people of Ghana.
And so what the people of Ghana think is that the country is moving in the right direction.
Absolutely.
But what do you think?
I don't speak my view on this thing. See, when you confuse your views with those of voters, they can't draw a line between your view and their view. When I'm here on this platform, I'm speaking for the voters, period.
How do you feel when you get attacked? Because the attacks come because you are the one presenting it, giving it to us.
Absolutely. See, in the past, nobody has been there to do this work consistently and regularly. But for those who are happy to see the data, they praise you. For those who are not happy, they will insult you. At the end of the day, we're not working for those who are insulting us or those who are praising us, working for good governance and for the good people of this country.
Do you have a political party?
No, I don't.
You don't have a political party?
I don't have a political party.
You don't like any of them?
No, you can't. You vote on issues. I wouldn't say I'm neutral. Nobody's neutral in this world.
So you align with one of them?
Nobody's neutral. No, let me state the fact.
Yes.
When you have voted for MPP before or NDC before, doesn't make you neutral.
But who have you voted for before?
Both for MPP and NDC.
In the last election, who did you vote for?
I voted for NDC.
So you aligned with NDC?
I'm not aligned.
You aligned with John Mahama?
No, you see, you media people must be very circumspect in the way you put your questions. Be very honest to yourself. There are people who vote for a party, they don't belong to that party. And the fact that you are voting for a party doesn't mean that your work should be tainted by the party affiliation. Let's draw a line between professionalism and your personal choices. But I'm not aligned with NDC. I'm not aligned with MPP. But on this election, in the last election, I voted for John Mahama and NDC, period.
But you see, the difference is that even though you are telling me you voted or you aligned with NDC.
No. Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, please,
let's be very clear on this one. Don't say I'm aligned to NDC.
You did.
No. Please,
Okay.
I'm very careful with the words,
with your words
I choose. And you are not careful with that because you want to tag me in a certain way. And it's not surprising. I have voted for NDC in the last election. I'm not the only one who have done that. There are millions of people who voted for NDC. And you voted somebody else, but you're not telling us who you voted for. But I'm brave to tell you what I voted for.
But I'm saying that, you see, you are credible because with all of the backlash and the attacks, and you even opening up to tell me that you voted this 2024 for a particular party, your data is so on point. And I feel that it doesn't affect you whether
my data doesn't depend on how I feel. It doesn't depend on who I voted for.
How do you do that? That's what I'm surprised at.
Look, if you're professionally trained, I was properly trained in the UK. I don't put my heart in data. My heart doesn't go in the data.
You don't massage it.
It is my heart. Why should I do that?
Because, and you see, I'm putting the questions.
It is because we Ghanaians have not been trained to be bold.
And I'm putting the questions to you because there are other data that comes out when you put out yours. Because every time you put out your data, and there are different data that comes out, I go and pick yours first. And I look at it, and sometimes I panic. I panic because somebody is saying, you are saying NDC will win by 50 something point something. Somebody is also saying they have also done a research. It is going to go this way, and I panic. Does it mean they get emotional about it or they get into it?
You see, absolutely. Every researcher must follow methodology that is scientific. That is devoid of your emotional sentiments.
It's a serious problem.
No, it is problem in this country. It is problem in this country. People cannot even look at their father and say that what you're doing is wrong.
It is true. That's our culture.
That's our culture. I'm not cultured that way.
But you're doing well because you never miss.
I don't care.
But why don't you miss? Margin of errors don't come in.
We always have margin of error. If you look at a report, always margin of error, but we are always bang on the margin of error because we do the actual work. We don't allow our feelings to determine whether Bahamian gets this or Mahama gets that. No. People in this country are timid. There are those who did survey before elections, but they were too scared to publish it out.
But some people think you have some supernatural powers.
I don't. It's science.
People think so.
It is science.
No, but people think you have.
I don't have anything.
You're like
I'm just like
Owusu Bempa and the pastors who can, because apart from your data, you can see spiritually and predict. Because some of the figures you predict are too on point.
See, what we do is that we have the tools that gives us the chance to drill down data to a very, very detailed and fine level. That people cannot do that. We're able to go behind the scene to see what you are thinking without you opening your mouth.
So you don't have any power?
No.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure.
Okay, let's get to your work now. Sorry that I took you out.
No, it's okay. We have to address that.
Yes.
I'm not aligned with anybody. If you vote for A and B, doesn't mean that you are aligned to them. No.
It's important to put that out because I am always on your Facebook page, and sometimes I feel sad for you.
See, people feel that because your figures are showing certain direction, you must be that. It doesn't. If you look at this poll, if it was aligned to NDC, why would I be showing that Mama is dipping in the polls?
But why don't they come to you? Why don't they listen to you? Why
they do come, but we can't tell everybody who has come to us.
Oh, I agree. For that, I mean, for masses of.
Yes.
Okay. So what informs the data you have now? Look, the information you are telling us now. Let me allow you to go through your.
Yes. People are saying that we brought this to muddy the waters, to drown down certain things. Look, we have published our polling calendar a year ahead. We have told you that our polls will be done in April, in July, September, December, which comes through January. So we published the timetable for our polls. So if you go and do your own thing, coincide with our polling cycle, don't blame us that we are bringing a report to drown your message. You know the polling data or polling dates. If you forgot about them, just go back to our site, you see them. Make sure that you don't bring anything around that cycle because the polls will drown your issues. And we have recently put them out again for them to see what days we're looking at, what months we're looking at. So, frankly, and you see, we're not serving just this country. There are international entities that are watching our polls. They know our polls come in certain cycles. We're not going to delay it because you are having a press conference on an issue. No, that's not. We are serving the global market, not local market.
So you are going to according to your timetable.
Absolutely.
And not anybody's sentiments or feelings.
There are people who have called me from NDC that should stop doing their polls. And I asked them, did they ask me to do what I'm doing? If they don't want to watch it, they should just take their eye off.
It's a very difficult position you are in.
It's a very difficult position to be in, but you must be strong. Resist all these kind of pressures. And
because there will be a time, or there have been times that people will also think you are an MPP.
Of course, that time will come.
Anyway, please go ahead. So
all right.
The dynamics, people think that.
So
yes,
what we did is to sample a number of Ghanaians, methodology and approach, which is very important for every researcher. We sampled 1,997 people on a telephone, randomly called them on telephone, in 16 regions. But in the face-to-face, we sampled 7,500. It's random, public sampling, and confidence level 99% for the various survey we did. Some were on telephone, CATI, and some were in person. And we had the interviews conducted between 15th September till 23rd September, both telephone and face-to-face. Now, these are the samples assigned to every region based on the total number of voters who vote in that region. So it's proportional.
Okay.
And then this is the relative percentages in terms of the numbers. Demographic. Among those we interviewed, 58 were male, 42 were female. And an age group, 10% were 18 to 24, 34% 25 to 34, 34% 35 to 44, and then 15% 45 to 54, 5% 55 to 64, and 65 plus 2%. So you can see that this country is very young. If you add this column,
that's the active.
Absolutely.
Yes, the active population.
8% of the sample
yes.
people below 44 years of age. These guys are the ones who are going to decide the millennium the millennial and the Gen Z population are here.
Yes, and so even from now till the next election and even subsequent elections, that group will still be very active.
Dominate.
Very, very active. Wow.
And then the educational level, 21% have junior high, senior high 40%, tertiary 25%. So if you add tertiary and senior high, those high, 65% of the population who are voting list senior high education. So your messaging, everything must change. It can't be the same as those you are dealing with at junior high level and no educational level. You must be very, very careful.
I just wish that these politicians would maybe get you into a corner somewhere, a house somewhere, and be living with you so that they can, based on the research, because I believe that politics, like you said,
it is science.
It's science.
Look, if you go to
and research,
it's political science.
Yes.
I haven't seen the scientific yet.
It's just the masses. We are running with the masses and doing things.
I have not seen the science aspect at the moment yet in the syllabus.
And we have you here in the country. So why are we not having?
No, you don't need to have me. In the literature, the science is there. I mean, how do you go to political science and not do polling of public opinion? I mean, it's something else. Those who we sampled, 59% are employed, unemployed, 27%, students, 12%.
Oh, out of the sample?
Yes.
27%
are unemployed. By their own definition, but maybe if you define them clearly in terms of
yes,
they may be lower.
Because the Ghana Statistical Service says generally it's around 14%.
Because they use a different definition. If the guy doesn't have a job, he just do one job here, tomorrow he doesn't have a job, he seems to be unemployed.
But that's very high.
It's very
that's
high, yes.
extremely high.
That's very high.
Wow.
Christians were 69% of the population of the sample, Muslims 19%, traditional religion 5%, no religion 5%, and others 2%. If you come to the ethnicity, accounts 46%, which is in line with the national statistics. Evers 11%, Gandangwe 11%, roughly Dagbani 10%, Bol Dagbani, others 8%, Guans 8%, the Grushi 2%, Gruma 2%, Mandi 1%, and the Gur 1%. So this is the demographic. Now, this is the political party affiliation of people we spoke to.
Okay.
After speaking to them, then they tell us which party they normally vote for.
Yes.
So NDC, in the last poll, July, 44% said they were NDC. Now, that number is down to 42%, a decline of 2%. MPP last time was 30%, now down to 27%, decline of 3%. Floating voters were 15%, now they've gone up to 17%. And not disclosed, he won't tell you the party, from 8%, 10%. And those who support other parties gone up from 3% to 4%. You can see that who have moved from NDC probably to floating voters and MPP to not disclosed.
And this is very revealing.
Yeah.
Very, very revealing.
And this is, in fact, the second time we've seen MPP decline. If it goes again in the next poll, that should be worrying.
Did you find out why, or will you be interested in finding out why there is a consistent
they should go and do that.
Decline?
They should go and do that themselves.
No, but you should be able to tell them.
We shouldn't do everything for them for free of charge.
Well, so please go.
So, you see the trend curve.
Yes.
Before the election last year, October 24, MPP were 36%.
Yes.
NDC 33%. After the election, the first poll in April, NDC got 42%. Then up again to 44%. Then declined to 42%. MPP downward slope from 36, 32, 30, and 27.
And from July, the slope changes.
Yes.
It goes steeper.
Yes.
So it's not a steady slope again.
It's a very steep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
You have to be very careful.
Wow. But have you, again, I mean, what is accounting for this?
No, it's the brand. It's the brand.
Is it the performance of JM?
The brand is not making people willingly to say that we are part of the brand.
But JM in the last 8 months has been doing very well, performing very well as a president.
Okay, but you're looking at the party themselves, the party calendar, the party symbols, the people, the party as a whole, how people see the parties right now. I think MPP is under the hammer at the moment.
Is it because of the presidential race, the infighting?
I have not found out the reasons why. I don't want to speculate, but they are going down trend.
I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the fact that you stick to the data.
Right. Then the party affiliation, we are showing you in which region is your party dominant or less dominant. In Ahafo, NDC is dominant, 43%.
Wow.
In Ashanti, MPP is 33%, NDC 27%.
That's also very impressive.
The floating voters in Ashanti have gone too alarming, too high for Ashanti region.
Wow.
And not disclosed 11%. So the NDC MPP people have moved from being MPP into not disclosing and floating voters.
The Ashanti Regional Minister and the KMA boss have said that in the next elections, they want to increase the percentage they are getting in the Ashanti region. It looks possible from here.
It is looking like MPP is losing grounds in
the Ashanti region.
At the moment, they are only up 6% compared to NDC. The rest of them have gone into floating voters, and others have gone into I will not disclose my party.
Wow.
So the regional numbers are there for people to see. Now, the governance and performance. Here we're looking at people's perception about where the country is headed. Right direction. In the last poll, July, it was 71% saying Ghana is headed in the right direction. Wrong direction, 20%. No opinion, 9%. Today, right direction has dropped from 71
to 66.
Yeah, that's a warning sign.
And then the wrong direction has gone up.
20 to 23%. No opinion, up from 9 to 11%. So something is happening in the country that people are not happy with.
Is it an issue of time now? They have seen John Mahama or...
No, we'll go and see other data to point us why they are saying this.
Okay.
There are other indicators elsewhere that will point out what is happening.
Okay, please go ahead.
Now, this is where we were before the elections. Wrong direction, 62%. Right, 31%. After the election, the first poll, right, went to 62%. And wrong drops to,
In fact, yesterday I spoke to Joe Jackson, the Chief Executive Officer of Dalex Finance, and asked him how the CEOs are feeling. He said that the country was falling on its teeth, but now they feel okay.
So this is the reflection.
That's the data evidence of what you're giving me.
Exactly. You can see that. Now the drop from 70 to 66, you can see that from here. So it's a sign that people are beginning to get worried a bit in terms of the trend. Regional numbers. Now, at the moment, every region says Ghana is headed.
It's on the right direction.
Including the Ashanti region. The first time we've seen in polling data. The first time.
And it's beyond midpoint.
Yes, beyond midpoint.
All of them are beyond midpoint.
Absolutely.
All of them. And okay, so for Ashanti region, 31% in the wrong direction. Some are below 15%. Eastern region believes that 64% of Eastern region believes that it is in the right direction.
Yeah.
MPP has a long way to go.
Northern region is 80%.
80%. And then, where? Is it Western region that has no opinion, 21%?
Yeah,
they don't want to discuss it.
Western region are not happy. Just above 50% are saying that right direction. Wrong direction is 27%. And also a sign of problem in voter region.
I get it. That's also quite high. The 32% in voter region is quite high. But this is insightful.
And party affiliation of people who say right or wrong direction. Right direction, among MPP, 36% are saying right direction. Wrong direction, 51%. No opinion, 13%. NDC, 90% right, 6 wrong direction, and 4 no opinion. Among floating voters, those independent voters who give you fair assessment of what is going on.
And that's where the catch is, because they usually determine the swing.
Absolutely.
So that's where the catch is.
They are also happy about where the country is headed.
So like somebody like Joe Jackson that I said I spoke to, he I think doesn't have an floating voter, and he thinks that the economy is good and it is stable now. And
those who say they support other political parties, more than half are saying right direction. And those who don't disclose their party affiliation,
55%,
say they are happy the country is heading in the right direction.
And obviously you would have some of them who are NDC.
And MPP as well.
And so the figures...
In this data,
yes,
most of them are MPP. Because remember, those who are saying not disclosing MPP...
And they think it's going in the right direction. Yes. So if you come and add NDC's right direction, will obviously now go up again. Wow.
Then the man himself's approval rating, the president. Do you approve of the way he's doing his job as president? Yes, approve. It was 73% before. Now down to
It's 67.
Drop of 6%.
Yes.
Disapprove was 19%, now 22%. No opinion from 8% to 11%. So people are not happy with something that he's not doing or is doing. Or
There is the issue of the Galamsey. I don't know. No. I mean, I'm not speaking for you. And
I think it is part.
Galamsey is part.
You can speculate.
There is oral too.
Absolutely. We'll come to that. I think we couldn't capture Galamsey.
Okay.
Or we could capture the effect of oral.
Oral. Okay.
In the data that we're going to see.
Okay, please go ahead. Please, the time is yours. So you go ahead.
He lost. And this is the trend. When Ronaldo was president, approval was 36%, disapproval 59%. When Mahama came to office, approval 66%, disapproval 23%, and then it goes to 73% and 67%. So he's still, though he has declined, it's not his lowest yet. The regions as well, look, every region, even Ashanti region, approve of the way he's doing his job. Every region is approving his performance so far. Then MPP people, 35% approve, 50 disapprove, 15 have no opinion. NDC is 91 approve, 6% disapprove. The floating vote is 65 approve and 20 disapprove. So largely, everybody is happy except MPP voters.
But that's their job to do, to oppose everything. Please go ahead.
Now, the government's performance. How do you see the government as a whole? How have they performed?
Yes.
Excellent was 19, now it is 18, drop 1%. Very good or good, it was 61% before, now down to 54. Average was 10, now it is 12. Poor.
Yes, exactly.
Poor was 11%, now up 16%. So you can see that things have happened in the past months that has impacted the government performance negatively. We'll find out why and where that is coming from. These are the regional numbers as well. Look, Ashanti region, very good or good, 50%. Are saying the government is doing very good or good. 9% say excellent. Very poor, only 21% Ashanti region.
Ashanti region.
Even though it's the highest.
I think that the government and the NDC government, let me put it that way, still has some good hold and can work with it.
Well, it's up to them. Then the members of parliament.
MPs, yes.
How would you rate the performance of your member of parliament? 15% said they've done excellent. Very good.
52%.
14% average. Very poor, 18%. So it's very good performance for the MPs at this stage in their term. And this is the regions, how they rate that. So MPs, you can see whether which region, Ashanti region, 57%.
Okay.
Bono East, 68%.
Yes.
Greater Accra, 59%. Northern regions, 63%. Look at excellent for Northern region, 33%.
33%. Wow. Can we jump into the why? The factors
the whys are here.
The whys.
Standard of living compared to the last 12 months.
Yes.
How would you compare your standard of living today compared to 12 months ago?
Oh, prices have been reduced. So
in the last July poll, 59% said it has improved. But now that has declined by just 2% to 57%. And this can be linked to the CD in the last few days.
It's the slight depreciation that came.
You can link that to this drop.
Yes.
And then worsening, it hasn't worsened.
12 and 11%.
Declined to 11. So you see, things are not getting bad. Unchanged was 25, now it's gone to 27%. People move from improved to unchanged. And then largely no opinion has not changed. Now, this are also given in the regions. Improve every region. Ashanti region, what? More than half. It has improved.
That's for the standard of living.
Yes.
Do we have another factor?
Now, when you come to this point, are you optimistic?
People are optimistic.
Your standard of living will improve in the next 12 months.
Yes.
In July, it was 72%. That's declined to 67%. This is the fear and anxiety around the city. But if you think that the city is going to continue the sliding, then things may get a bit worse. But even that, look at the number, it's very high. Saying that, two things will get better. No, just 20% now from 16%. So these are the signs that made people make that decision that we head in the wrong direction. Now, on the issue of corruption and corruption fight, that is where I think the answer is.
This is important for me because my time is actually up, but I want us to do this one most importantly.
Would you say that corruption in Ghana today is improving, or is getting worse, or is the same, or you have no opinion. Those who say it is improving is what? 53%.
Yes.
But this is a decline from what? 60%.
60%. So that's some 7% decline.
Drop. Getting worse from 13 to 16%.
Yes.
The same 20
to 24.
No opinion has declined. Now, these are the things that make people begin to think that the government is not doing well. Or
and that plays back into
direction of the country.
Yes, the direction of the country.
Now, look at this one.
Is the government fighting
corruption?
So now this comes back to the oral points you were making,
absolutely.
that you can use the oral to explain.
Before, but after saying nothing in the last 3 months, look at how the numbers have dropped. It was high. Yes, 63% was saying yes, 63. Now down to 58%.
The Attorney General has a problem.
So that's where the satisfaction with Mahama is coming from.
Yes, it's coming from the Attorney General's office.
Look, no from 23 to 29%.
Right.
The evidence is in the data.
Right. I would say thank you very much. And you are going to leave this with us. Of course, we have a copy of it. We will continue to put it up. On Monday, I'll put the whole of this up. On Tuesday, I'll put it up again for people to see how the country is going. In fact, my time is up, but let me ask you one question. I don't know how you will take it, but let me still ask you.
You can ask.
Do you have a problem with Dennis Miracle?
No. But it's my brother. You are from the same place. We are from Okre. It's my brother.
You don't have a problem with Dennis?
No, not at all.
Does he have a problem with you?
He has.
Why? What's the problem?
It's the data.
What's the problem?
Everyone that has issue with me is because data doesn't make him feel comfortable. That's the only reason. Not that I've done anything wrong about the data.